check. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
You already live? Are you live yet? Who's close to it?
Good evening, Wildcat fans, and welcome to the Chick-fil-A Game of the Night live right here on the Wildcat Broadcast Network. This is Big Coach P, the voice of the Wildcats, and you're joining us right now live from the South Side for our matchup against the Eagles of Culver Military. Got just about 90 seconds remaining on the clock, as you see there. I'm going to go ahead and shut that clock down so we can get things set up for the game. 8 minutes will run in the first quarter. So just about a minute away. Let me go ahead and throw up our starters real quick. If you've been watching this season, you should be familiar with this lineup. It's been our starting lineup all year. Starting on the left there, we've got Keelan Webster, the junior forward. Next to him, Isaiah Packer, number 15, the Indiana Tech commit. In the middle, to Corey Parker. He's our point guard. We call him the driver. Coach Alex Daniel handed him the keys to the program, and he's ran it very well this season. Next to him, Mr. 45, Tyrese Jones, kind of the star of the team if there is one. And then there on the far right, Dontrell Johnson, Big Tree as we like to call him, came in last year, started as a freshman, continued in his starting role this year as a sophomore. And he'll be starting once again tonight. So there you have it. That is our starters. Like I said, no real surprises there. Culver Military comes into this game just over 500. So kind of an up and down year for them, but they've got some talent. They've got some size. They're going to start a 6'8" kid in the middle. Got some good size coming off the bench, a couple of experienced guards over there. And being that it is one of the military academies, we of course expect them to be a tough and disciplined group. So we expect a good game tonight. Should hear the buzzer in the background here momentarily. There it is. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and be quiet and hand it over to the PA announcer for the Star Spangled Banner and our starting lineup announcements.
Director C.B. Gavin, Principal Mr. Sean Henderson, we welcome you to Riley High School for tonight's basketball contest between the Eagles of Culver Military Academy and your Wildcats. As a member of the Northern Indiana Conference and the Indiana High School Athletic Association, Riley High School welcomes Culver Military Academy to tonight's basketball contest. We hope that you will join us in our effort to promote good sportsmanship and remember that high school athletic events are a learning and educational experience for our students. At this time, if you're able, would everyone please stand? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Now for the starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Eagles of Culver Military Academy. A 6'1" junior. Number 3, Ben Lakasai. A 6'1" sophomore. Number 10, Cole Welton. A 5'7" sophomore. Number 11, Christian Dacier. A 6'1" junior. Number 22, Luke Poland. And a 6'8" junior. Number 24, Tomislav Kostek. The Eagles are coached by Mark Galloway. And now for the starting lineups for your Riley Wildcats. A 5'8" junior, number 1, Corey Parker. 6'3" junior, number 24, Keelan Webster. A 6'4" senior, number 15, Isaiah Packer. And a 6'1" junior, senior, number 3, Tyrese Jones. And in 6 years, head coach, Wildcats are coached by Alex Daniels, assisted by Mike Bush, Lucas Packer, Jesse Berry, and Aaron Gray.
All right, so there you have it. The starting lineups have been introduced, and we are just about ready to get this thing underway. Both teams making their way onto the floor. And as I said, Culver going to roll out a 6'8" big guy. Kostelak, I think is how I'm going to try to pronounce that one tonight. He'll be jumping against Tree. And the tip goes to Culver, and we are underway. Out near the top of the key. Watching tape this week, Culver, they run a lot of different sets. They move the ball really well. They're not going to over-dribble too much. As I said in pregame, we expect them to be tough and disciplined. So one of the tenets of their offense is just moving the basketball. Long possessions could be something that we see tonight. Now they're coming out now in a 2-3 zone. We were kind of wondering how they would line up against us. We've seen on film they ran man against St. Joe a week or two ago. They run a lot of zone, though. Here's Tyrese, first jumper of the game, no good, but that's going to be knocked out of bounds by Christian DeSadier. 7:27 on the clock. It's going to be side out for the Cats right in front of the Eagles bench. Tree able to get it into Corey with no issue, and we're into our second offensive possession. Here's Tree over to Corey, top of the key. Thought about it, now he gets downhill, spin move, middle of the lane, out to the corner. Keelan Webster, no good. Rebound ran down by the Eagles. Out of the corner. Cross court, I think Zaya might have got a piece of that one. I'm not 100% sure, but the rebound pulled down by Tree. Now the Wildcats into transition. Corey looking to get downhill, does, flips it up from the block. No good, rebound pulled down by DeSadier. Here's the three. No good on that one by Luke Hollick. Now the Cats come back down. Somebody looking to break the drought, and here it is. Three by Tree is no good, but inside Tyrese with the rebound, and finally somebody breaks the ice here. 2-0 Cats, 6:26 on the clock. We've got the early lead. Nice offensive rebound there by Tyrese. That's something that we see him do a lot. Really one of the things that makes him a special basketball player. Now the Eagles back on offense. Moving it around the perimeter, probing this Wildcat defense. Inside of the big guy, guarded by Tree. Tree has had some tough matchups this year, but has played really well in all of them. We got a lot of confidence in that kid going into tonight. Now to the corner. Like I said, going to be long possessions, lots of ball movement. You won't see probably more than one or two dribbles.
Possession to the Wildcats.
And that time a jump ball called, so good defense by the Cats. 5:46 officially on the clock. So Corey going to walk it up now. And it looks like now the Eagles are into their man defense. I was just saying that we thought they might do a little bit of both. And now this time knocked out of bounds. Luke Hollick able to get his hand on it. Side out for the Cats. Tyrese taking it out. He gets it into Corey. And now move to the opposite side to Zay. Reverse now to Corey. Jab step. Middle of the lane. Flips it up. My goodness. Not even sure how he got that one up, let alone almost made it. But no good. Rebound pulled down by Culver. That's McCossie that pulled down the rebound. He's a really athletic kid. And now here's a three from outside for Hollick. And that is pretty much what he does. So 3-2 here in the early going. K-Dub for three, no good. Rebound to the Eagles. A lot of quick possessions here in the early going. We're, of course, just a couple minutes into it. Both teams looking to get into some kind of groove. 3-2 now. 4:43 officially on the clock as Tree comes up with a steal. Down to the open floor, over to Ty. Easy layup, and it's good. Nice play there by Dontriell. Gives the Cats back the early lead. Christian Desadier bringing it up. He's guarded by Corey, now to the wing. They run a lot of their offense off the wing. They'll feed the wing, bring the big guy out. He'll pick and roll, he'll pick and pop. There's the pull-up jumper by Desadier. Now the Wildcats into their offense. Tree comes for the high screen. Ty, spin cycle, middle of the lane, shot flipped up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Culver. And now ahead to Hollick, and he's able to get it inside to the big guy. And an easy layup inside. Corey with it, baseline, flips it out, and that's going to be a charge. .343 actually officially on the clock, if I can talk. So when we get back in action, I'm going to hold it momentarily while we get synced back up, but it is 4-7. The Eagles bringing it up against the defense of the Cats once again here in the early going. Here in the early going, not a lot of fluidity, I would say, to the offense. Just 4 on the board right now for the Cats. We've been scoring it really well here lately. But so far, the Eagles doing a good job. Now the clock is just about synced back up, and now it should be. Out of the corner, here's Hollick. He hit one a moment ago. Middle of the lane, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Zay, but he gets fouled in the process. Out of bounds underneath full length of the floor. Corey gonna walk it up. Head coach Alex Daniel calling out some instructions from the sideline. They feed Tree on the elbow. Backdoor for Ty, no good. Now they hand off to Corey. Three-pointer, that's going to be short. Tree able to save it to the corner. Here's Zaya now for three. That one's going to be short. Rebounded by Corey, but he's going to be called for the foul. Kind of a rush start here in the early going for the Cats. Down 7-4, 3 minutes on the clock. Struggling to get something going here. Out of bounds underneath, full length of the floor. Riley showing some press here. They're able to inbound it. And now they'll bring it up against the pressure of Tyrese Jones. That's going to be a kick ball on Ty. So that's going to bring AJ into the game. Keelan Webster takes a seat. 2:49 on the clock, side out for the Eagles. They're able to get it into the backcourt. This is Alex Diffenbach with the ball. He's a senior. Now to the elbow. Looking inside. Finish at the rim. That's Andrew Oliver Overmeyer with the bucket. Out to Corey on the wing. Pump fake. Gets to the rim. What a move. My goodness. That's what Corey's good at. When we need a bucket, he's a guy that can definitely go get one. You saw it on that one. Crafty with the basketball. Nice move forward to Corey Parker. 9-6 now on the board. The Eagles still up. Charge. Yes, sir. Good job there by Isaiah taking the charge. Tree going to take it out. He'll inbound to DeCory as usual. 9-6 on the board. 1:58 on the clock. And here we go for the final 2 minutes of this first quarter. It's been kind of a slow start, really. Now Zay inside the Tree. Tree kicks it back out to Ty. He's out at the volleyball line, gets the high screen. Now Tree able to throw it up and draw the foul. So that's going to put Dontrell at the free throw line for 2. We've got just over 90 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Free throw is up and good. Second free throw now for the sophomore. Trying to close the gap to just 1. Second one is up, and it's good. So 9-8 now the score. Eagles with the basketball. They're going to bring it up the floor here. This is Welton with it. He's guarded by AJ. AJ, a pesky defender. Like to see him pressure him a little bit. Now they look low. Keelan Webster on the D. Nice move inside, but no good on the finish. Now pass ahead to Corey. Corey pass back to Ty. Bang! Been waiting to say that tonight. With that one, the Cats take the lead, 11-9. Nice pitch back by Corey. Nice and easy for Tyrese. Now a pull-up jumper on the other end. Rattles around and good. Tie game now, 45 seconds on the clock. Corey back to Ty. Ty looking for the screen from Tree. He gets out of there. Now back to Corey. 30 seconds on the clock. .15 on the clock now. Defense extending out to Corey. Able to advance it. Now he reverses it. Here's Ty. 5 on the clock. Step back. Three-pointer. Oh, rattles around in and out. No good. Rebounded by Eagles, and so that's going to do it for the first quarter. Kind of a fast first quarter, but not a ton of action if I'm being honest. 11-11 on the board. And while we have a quick break, we're going to go ahead and hear a word from our sponsors.
I was having a bad day. I decided, go get yourself some Chick-fil-A. Get my order, New York pace, walking out the restaurant.
I noticed that she had left without the milkshake. I tried to run after her, and everybody was looking at me like, this crazy lady. Lois, wait.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She ran after me for 2 blocks. As a New Yorker, it's refreshing when people go out of their way for you. Little things like that make a big difference.
That's me. That's you.
All right, so there we go. A quick word from our friends over at Chick-fil-A. I tell you every time, but in case you haven't heard it before, Chick-fil-A is the primary benefactor of the Wildcat Broadcast Network. We would not exist were it not for them, so shout out to Chick-fil-A. And if you happen to be out around town sometime this week and get a little hungry, go ahead and stop on in. They'll take good care of you just as they have us this season and last. You hear the buzzer in the background signaling the end of the first quarter, so let me go ahead and get this clock set up for us. We are starting the second quarter. It was a slow start for the Cats. We've scored 90 in 3 out of the last 4 games, and the one that we didn't, we scored 87. So pretty uncharacteristic of us to be sitting at 11 points right now. We'll see how this first half pans out. Eagles start with it, though. Had him trapped in the corner, almost stolen, but not quite. Now this time, Keelan got his fingers on it. Knocks it out of bounds with 7:45 on the clock. Going to be side out for the Eagles. Wildcats with Ty, AJ, Zaya, Tree, and Keelan. Here's a steal now. Tyrese, steal and a layup. .7:30 now on the clock. Eagles with it. Now into the corner. That's going to be a travel. Easy call on that one. 13 to 11 now for the Cats. What it feels like to me is the Cats just need to sort of dictate the tempo a little bit better here in this quarter. Here in the first 30 seconds, it kind of seems that way. We've got to get Culver sped up a little bit. They're a little bit too comfortable in their offense right now. Got to turn the pressure up a little bit, maybe force some turnovers, get some transition buckets, speed this game up a little bit. Now here's Tyrese looking to get downhill, kicks it out to Tree in the corner, thought about it. Didn't quite have his feet set, so he was patient. Good job by Tree. Now kicks to the corner, AJ nearly, 3-ball, no good. But rebound gonna go out of bounds on the Eagles, so it's gonna stay with the Wildcats, out of bounds underneath. Should be on the close side of the floor here to us, yep. Looks like AJ gonna take it out, box set being shown by the Cats. AJ now gets it inside the Tree, reverse layup, no good. But the offensive rebound ran down by Keelan. Now here's Ty. Good hustle play there for the Cats. Those are the kind of plays we're gonna need to make in this one. Now cross court to AJ. He tried to pass it inside to Keelan, but had it stolen. Corner three, and that's good by JT Rink. Ty on the wing, got it to Zay, now into the corner to Keelan, back up top to Ty. Now to Zay, Zay, three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound, ran down by Ty. Now he goes to the rim, flips it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, no good. Gets his own rebound again. This time it's a bucket. What a sequence there for Tyrese. Showcasing his motor on that one as we're under 6 minutes to go. Riley with the 1-point lead. Got ourselves a little back and forth action right now. Now to the corner, here's the senior, three-pointer, and that's good. They went for the pressure up top. Eagles able to move it out of there and then get it to the corner. That's JT Rink. Tree now over to Zay. Top of the key, Dontriel. And now a jump ball going to be called on the inside. 5:22 officially on the clock. Corey Parker into the game as Tyrese takes a seat. Box set once again being shown by the Cats. 15-17 the score, able to inbound it to Tree. He turns, faces. Baby hook, no good. Rebounded now by the Eagles, and now they're into their transition. We saw on tape the Eagles are pretty good at handling pressure, and there's another three-pointer from Rink. Again, you expect them to be just kind of tough and disciplined, so they tend to handle the pressure pretty good. You've seen it so far here. Here's Corey now. Tried to get it to Zay. AJ comes up with the loose ball. I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one stuff right now. Every guy that gets it is kind of trying to do his own thing with the dribble. Here's Corey now, and he turns it over, driving into two guys just as I said it. 4:30 on the clock. 20-15 is the score. That's not a typo on your screen. This kid right here with a couple of threes already, just a freshman. Good ball movement here for the Eagles. We've talked about it already, but they're going to have long possessions. There's another three. That was a heat check. No good on that one. Now AJ into the open floor, and he gets to the rim, flips it up and in. Nice move by AJ. So a full timeout called now by Culver Military. 3:56 officially on the clock, so while we have a quick second, we're going to go ahead and hear a word from one of our sponsors.
The Leadership Insurance Agency, representing Erie Insurance, is a locally owned and operated independent insurance agency determined to offer each client individual attention. This attention is backed with over 150 years of combined insurance experience and a proven service-oriented track record. Leadership Insurance is a full-service agency offering business, home, auto, and life insurance. We take pride in meeting your specific needs, and we specialize in upscale home and auto insurance as well as quality business insurance. Calling Clay Township home for over 30 years, we serve the needs of over 5,000 families and businesses in the greater Michiana area. For more information, give Leadership Insurance Agency a call at 574-277-1611 or visit their website at www.leadershipins.com.
Shout out to our friends over at Leadership Insurance as we come back onto the floor for the last 4 minutes or so of this first half. 20-17 in favor of the Eagles. Wildcats not really able to get a whole lot going on offense so far. And now the Eagles bring it up against the defense of Riley. Able to get it inside. Scored on the inside by Andrew Oliver Overmeyer. He's a 6'3" senior. It's the second time we've seen him run that play. Curled to the block, gets it, has position. He's able to score it. 22-17. 3:30 now. Here's AJ. Looks to turn the corner, but the help is there. Keelan with it now. Looks to get downhill over to AJ in the corner. Corey, three-pointer. No good. Eagles with it now inside. Has this one almost knocked away by Zay, but Culver able to run it down. And now blocked from behind by Zay. Nice block. He got beat baseline, but able to recover for the block. And now on the other end, three-pointer. Bang! There you go, sir. Nice defensive play. Defense turns into offense on the other end. 22-20 in favor of the Eagles, but that's a good sequence there for the Cats. Now inside, kick it back out of the corner. Up top, three-pointer, rattles around and falls. That thing touched every part of the rim before I went down. Tree with it, looking to get downhill, kicks to the corner, now back to Tree. Zay now in the corner. I think he probably should have shot that one, to be honest with you. He just hit one. Turnaround jumper, Corey. No good. Ball tapped around. That's going to be a foul on Isaiah. He came crashing in for the rebound. It's the kind of foul that we'll take. So that is, I believe, the first foul on Zay. .154 officially on the clock, 5-point lead for Culver. Eagles now on offense. Here comes some pressure for the Cats, looking to force some turnovers. Like I said, Eagles pretty good, but here AJ gets his hands on it. I believe that's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to stay with Culver. So out of bounds underneath for the Eagles. Looking for the inbound, able to get it up top. Now to the corner, here's Rink. Good rebound on the inside. Not really sure what's going on here. Corey now on the wing. Gets it to Zay up top. Now over to Keelan. Keelan, pull-up jumper. Thank you. Nice move there by Keelan. 1 minute to go here in the first half. 5-point lead for the Eagles. It's been a good first half for Culver. Ball knocked inside. This time Keelan knocks it away, but then AJ is going to throw it away. Ty was releasing, just threw that one a little bit too far. 49.8 on the clock. Eagles with it, they inbound. And they're going to bring it up against this pressure once again. And now AJ comes up with the steal, open floor. Euro flips it up off glass, up and in. What a move there by AJ. Now we're under 40 seconds, 3-point game. AJ Neely making a difference as soon as he gets in the game. Now they move it around the outside. Here's a three. And they're able to knock it down. Culver making everything right now. 24-30, we're under 20 seconds. Tyrese with it out near the volleyball line. Now he goes to the corner. K-Dub. No good. Ball tapped around. Pulled down by Culver. Full court shot. No good, but that's going to end it in the first half anyways. 30-24 is the score. So far, not so good for the Cats. I'm guessing head coach Alex Daniel is going to go back and have a very nice conversation with the team. And I'm going to be joined here momentarily by assistant coach Michael Bush, as I often am at halftime. We don't have numbers in front of us, unfortunately, but I don't think we really need them, Mike. Looking up at the scoreboard, man, we're down 30-24. I think this might be the first time this season we've sat down a half when we were trailing. So not a great first half. Kind of take us through it. What do we need to do differently going into the second?
We just got to find some energy within our team. Tuesday game against an out-of-town team. It's not a whole lot of people in the crowd, but we just need to build our own energy. I was talking to the team before the game about just finding our own energy to propel us in the sectionals. We're struggling to find that right now. Hopefully we can get it out of some guys.
From my perspective, for whatever it's worth, seems like the ball movement is a little stagnant on our side. Every guy that catches it dribbling 3, 4, 5 times, trying to kind of go do something on his own. Maybe need to get back more to that ball movement stuff. All right, I'm going to let you get back to the guys. Let them know to pick it up. Appreciate you, sir. That is assistant coach Michael Bush. If you follow us on social media, you saw today he is also a member of the current South Bend Fire Department recruiting class. 26-1, I believe, is their designation. He is working towards becoming a firefighter and EMT. He's also the lead assistant here at Riley, so we're awful proud of him and all of the work that he's doing. But right now, things not looking great for the Cats. We got about 8:30 on the halftime clock here. I'm going to go ahead and take a little break, run a few commercials from our sponsors, and then we'll be back for what hopefully is a much more successful second half. Stay tuned right here on the Wildcat Broadcast Network. We will be back shortly.
I was having a bad day. I decided, go get yourself some Chick-fil-A. Get my order, New York pace, walking out the restaurant.
I noticed that she had left without the milkshake. I tried to run after her, and everybody was looking at me like, this crazy lady. Lois, wait.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She ran after me for 2 blocks. As a New Yorker, it's refreshing when people go out of their way for you. Little things like that make a big difference.
That's me. That's you.
Yes. February is for love. And Gates loves a great sale. Love this new 2026 Equinox from $199 per month. Want a sweetheart deal on a new Toyota? Gates has them. Get your roses from your boo. Get great deals from you-know-who. Special buy on over 100 used SUVs from $169 a month. Be mine, Valentine. Free candy while you shop. Chevrolet, Toyota, or 1,000 used every day. Gates, where car and truck lovers make out.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
A track record. Leadership Insurance is a full-service agency offering business, home, auto, and life insurance. We take pride in meeting your specific needs, and we specialize in upscale home and auto insurance as well as quality business insurance. Calling Clay Township home for over 30 years, we serve the needs of over 5,000 families and businesses in the greater Michiana area. For more information, give Leadership Insurance Agency a call at 574-277-1611 or visit their website at www.leadershipins.com.
I was having a bad day. I decided, go get yourself some Chick-fil-A. Get my order, New York pace, walking out the restaurant.
I noticed that she had left without the milkshake. I tried to run after her, and everybody was looking at me like, this crazy lady. Lois, wait.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She ran after me for 2 blocks. As a New Yorker, it's refreshing when people go out of their way for you. Little things like that make a big difference.
That's me. That's you.
Yes. February is for love. And Gates loves a great sale. Love this new 2026 Equinox from $199 per month. Want a sweetheart deal on a new Toyota? Gates has them. Get your roses from your boo. Get great deals from you-know-who. Special buy on over 100 used SUVs from $169 a month. Be mine, Valentine. Free candy while you shop. Chevrolet, Toyota, or 1,000 used every day. Gates, where car and truck lovers make out.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
The Leadership Insurance Agency representing Erie Insurance is a locally owned and operated independent insurance agency determined to offer each client individual attention. This attention is backed with over 150 years of combined insurance experience and a proven service-oriented track record. Leadership Insurance is a full-service agency offering business, home, auto, and life insurance. We take pride in meeting your specific needs, and we specialize in upscale home and auto insurance as well as quality business insurance. Calling Clay Township home for over 30 years, we serve the needs of over 5,000 families and businesses in the greater Michiana area. For more information, give Leadership Insurance Agency a call at 574-277-1611 or visit their website at www.leadershipins.com.
I was having a bad day. I decided, go get yourself some Chick-fil-A. Get my order, New York pace, walking out the restaurant.
I noticed that she had left without the milkshake. I tried to run after her, and everybody was looking at me like, this crazy lady. Lois, wait.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She ran after me for 2 blocks. As a New Yorker, it's refreshing when people go out of their way for you. Little things like that make a big difference.
That's me. That's you.
Ah, yes. February is for love. And Gates loves a great sale. Love this new 2026 Equinox. From $199 per month. Want a sweetheart deal on a new Toyota? Gates has them. Get your roses from your boo. Get great deals from you-know-who. Special buy on over 100 used SUVs from $169 a month. Be mine, Valentine. Free candy while you shop. Chevrolet, Toyota, or 1,000 used every day. Gates, where car and truck lovers make out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wildcat Broadcast Network. We are just getting ready to get this third quarter started. Been kind of a quiet first half for our Cats, just 24 points on the board for a team averaging 90 in the last 4. So good job by the Eagles really in that first half, keeping the Cats down a little bit. Hopefully we see things pick up a little bit, though, here in the second half. Just about 30 seconds on the board. You see the Cats over here in the huddle. I can imagine Coach Daniel had a spirited discussion with them at halftime, so we'll see how the fellows respond. 16-4 are the Wildcats coming into this one. It's been a really successful year. Really have only taken 1 loss when we've been healthy. Michigan City beat us with no Tyrese Jones. He was sick. Northridge beat us with no Corey. Now Northridge also beat us the second time around on their home floor, so kudos to them. We're certainly not trying to take anything away from that one. And the horn sounds in the background. It's going to be Wildcats basketball, and we're ready to get this thing started. Oh, and the other team that beat us, of course, was St. Joe. We had all of our guys, but we weren't quite 100%, so it is what it is. Now second half, Tyrese out to the corner. Corey, three-pointer, no good, but rebounded by Zay. He puts it up and he's fouled. Good rebound there by Isaiah. That's the kind of energy that we're going to need. He had a couple offensive rebounds. I recall Ty grabbing 1 or 2. Maybe Keelan, I think, grabbed 1. But we're usually pretty successful on the offensive glass, and I feel like we were a little quieter in that area the first half. So that's going to put Zay now at the free throw line, though. And I'm going to be quiet. First one is up, and it's good. 25-30 now on the clock. Isaiah, a 6'4" senior, committed to play for the Warriors at Indiana Tech, one of the top NAIA programs in the country. And he knocks down the second free throw. 7:46 officially on the clock. Eagles going to bring it up now, nursing this 4-point lead. We'll see what they've got dialed up on offense. Got all the way to the rim and rolled, but missed it. Zay comes up with the rebound. Now he gets it to Keelan. Keelan, the tree. Tree baseline, now to the corner. Tyrese, 3 ball, no good. Follow your shot, Ty. Came right back to him, but he was falling out of bounds. And now this one going to be stolen by Zay into the open floor, and he thought about dunking it. Takes the bucket. The bucket in this situation more important than the dunk, obviously, so I'm actually probably not going to give him too much trash for that one later. Good steal, good bucket for Zay. 28-30. We've closed the gap to 2 here. Come out with a little bit more energy. Isaiah's had an offensive rebound, drew the foul. Got that steal a second ago. 6:30 on the clock. 2-point ball game. Corey supplying the D. There's the high screen. 3-pointer. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Zay. Now he gets it to Ty. Ty back to Zay. Thought about it. Now he gives it to Corey. Wide open. No good. Good pass there. Corey was wide open. We'll take that shot 100 times out of 100. 6 minutes to go now on the clock. Eagles with it. Talked a couple times today. Expected to see some long possessions, and we have. Nice block there by Tree. Then rebounded by Tyrese. Now to Corey. Tree reversed. Zaya, 3-pointer, top of the key. Bang! And now the timeout going to be called. 5:35 on the clock. Isaiah with the big 3 and a good start to the third quarter for that young man. That's going to be a full timeout. And that gives me an opportunity to tell you that for your banking needs, there's only one First Source Bank. First Source Bank is proud to support the Riley High School basketball team this season. They're committed to the success of our schools, students, and communities. So please visit them at firstsource.com. Member FDIC. Go Cats. 5:35 officially on the clock. Riley now up 1. Isaiah with a great start here to the third quarter. Kind of leading the charge here as we have retaken the lead. Exactly what we wanted to see from our Wildcats coming out of the break. If you're the Eagles, you're saying, whoa, catch your breath. Take a step back. Kind of get recentered a little bit. Got jumped on a little bit here to start this second half. Want to go ahead and settle down a little bit. I'm sure that's what their coaching staff is over there telling them. Over here on the Wildcat side, more of the same. We want to create a little bit of havoc out there, pressure the basketball, force some turnovers, get in transition. We've seen good things happen here in the early going when they've done that. So with 5:35 on the clock, it's going to be out of bounds underneath full length of the floor for the Eagles. They're able to inbound. And now they cross the timeline. Corey on the defense. All over him here. Definitely a different level of energy to the defense so far in this second half. And now this one knocked out of bounds by Zay. He thought he knocked it off the Eagles player. Apparently not. 5:17 on the clock, 31-30. It's going to be side out right in front of their own bench for Culver. And they're able to inbound it to the freshman. This is Rink, guarded by Ty. 3-pointer, top of the key. So the basket is good. I was waiting for the official call. The 3-pointer does count, but we have a foul on the inside. 33-31 is the score. 5:04 on the clock. Wildcats with it, and here's the Corey Parker. He hands off to Ty. Ty over to Zay. Zay, sidestep, 3. Just shoot the ball, sir. What a rebound inside by Tree, and then Zay comes up with it, and he's going to be fouled going up. I'm going to tell him later on, I just want him to shoot that one. The sidestep looks good and everything, but get your feet under you and let it fly, man. 33-31 as he goes to the free throw line. And right about now is the time that I shut up. All right, so both free throws good for Zay, and I kept my mouth shut. 4:49 officially on the clock. Eagles with the basketball, and now they've inbounded it. They're going to bring it up the floor. This is Cole Welton was handling it there for a second. Now he gets it over to the freshman. Oh, close to the backcourt. Not quite, but close. Pass to the corner. Thought about the three. Nothing there. Here's the three on the other side, and that's good. The Eagles have done a good job tonight making shots. Now here's Zay, three-pointer. Bang! Tie game, just over 4 minutes to go. Another three-pointer for Zay. He's having a big third quarter. Here comes the high screen, and that's going to be an offensive foul. .405 on the clock, 36 all. After kind of a quiet first half, it's been a much more entertaining third quarter. Both teams able to make some shots and get some things going. Corey now hands off to Zay. They come opposite side to Ty. Well defended. Ty, step back, three-pointer. Rattles around, no good. Rebound pulled down by Culver. Culver being patient. Now they get it to Hollick. He's guarded by Zay. And a 5-second call. Great defense there for Zay. Wildcat basketball, 3:29 on the clock. We're walking it up. Tie game. Corey being guarded by the freshman. Now inside the tree, look for the back door, nothing there. Now to Ty, top of the key, three-pointer, bang! There we go, nice set there by the Wildcats, and the three from the top of the key by Tyrese. And those two guys, Tyrese and Zay, they were the double-headed dragon last game against Elkhart. Zay with 30, and that should be an offensive foul. He just elbowed him in his face. No call. That, in my opinion, he elbowed him right in his face, sir. Pretty sure you can't do that. Been around the game for a long time. Corey was crowding him, but you're allowed to do that. So, nonetheless, it's going to be side out for the Cats. Corey looks like he's all right. 2:53 on the clock. Cats up now 3. Some heated discussion going on over here on the sideline right in front of us. You saw that there on your camera, I assume. Clock is just about right, as is the score. Here's Tree over to Corey from the wing, three-pointer. Bang! That's right. Starting to heat up a little bit here on the south side. Now to the corner, he gets baseline. Missed it at the rim. Isaiah pulls down the rebound. Here's Ty, turns the corner, baseline, jumper, up, no good. Long rebound pulled down by the Eagles. 2:15 on the clock. Wildcats up 6 now. Almost stolen by Corey, got his hands on it. Not sure why he didn't take that layup, to be honest, but he gets it to the corner, and that's going to be a 3. I guess that's why. 42-39, we're under 2 minutes to go. Here's Corey. Crossover. At the rim, pump fake, shot up, good. Timeout called on the floor by Alex Daniel. 1:48 officially on the clock. 44-39 now in favor of the Wildcats. And while we have a minute, that gives me a chance to tell you that your trusted community lender, Ramaya Williams with Cross Country Mortgage, is ready to help you score big. She's all about getting it done, and we're talking a full-on slam dunk every time. So don't wait. Call Cross Country Mortgage at 574-703-4006 today. That's Ramaya Williams with Cross Country Mortgage if you're in the market for a new home. 1:48 on the clock, 44-39 is the score. It's been a good third quarter for the Cats so far. Isaiah Packer really making some plays in this third. So as we come back on the floor, it's going to be Eagles basketball, out of bounds, underneath, full length of the floor. Wildcats showing pressure like they have been for much of this third quarter. So far, been able to force some turnovers and speed up this Culver team a little bit as I talked about coming into the second half. Now here they're able to inbound it. And with that, the clock should be pretty well synced. And we'll see what the Eagles can do here on this next offensive possession. Got it in the corner, Dontriell on the defense. Now to the freshman, now it's reversed, stolen by Corey. Corey now, open floor, at the rim, flips it up and in! And that's gonna be an and one, baby. What a move by Corey. Came up with a steal, got to the other end of the floor, flipped it up and in, draws the foul, and he's gonna go to the line now for the and one. Nice move by the junior. Corey, just an outstanding basketball player. Been nursing some injuries a little bit this season. He rolled an ankle early in the year, but he's been looking really good here lately. We feel pretty good about that, of course. My opinion, the best point guard in the Northern Indiana Conference is right there on the free throw line. He shoots this one, rattles around, and rolls in. Good thing. 47-39, 124 on the clock. So we are just about right on your scoreboard. 47-39. Now to the far side wing. This is Diffenbach trying to look inside, able to feed the post. Back up top, three-pointer. Good. Culver hanging around. Here's A.J. Neely into the game. He looked to get downhill, draws the foul immediately. 57.2 officially on the clock. So the foul going against what am I talking about? Foul against number 2, Alex Diffenbach. Looking at the wrong roster. And that puts A.J. Neely on the free throw line. First free throw up and no good for the sophomore. 5-point lead just under a minute to go. A.J. lines up his second. This one's good. 6-point lead now for the Cats, under a minute. We'll see if the Eagles decide to hold it for the last or if they're just going to run their offense here. It looks like they're just going to run some offense. So perhaps another possession for the Cats in this one. Kicked outside, now reversed. Thought about the three, well defended. And the foul going to be called. .7 officially on the clock. That one is against Tree. That is his first. Now the clock is just about right. They're at 39 seconds on the scoreboard here in the building. Free throw up and good. This is Hollick on the line. 48-43, 40 seconds remaining. Wildcats should get another crack at it on offense here. This one up and good as well, so 4-point lead. Wildcats walking it up. 30 seconds on the clock. Corey out near the half-court line. They're just going to hold this thing, play for the last shot. Setting some things up here on the floor. 20 seconds now. No pressure being shown. The Eagles sitting back. Now they come. Corey able to handle it nicely over to Ty. 3-ball. No good. Rebounded inside by the Eagles. Now they're off and running. That hit him right in the face. Now throws it away to Corey. Corey over to Ty. He did not get that off. He made it, but it will not count. So a spirited third quarter. Not bad for the Cats, a 4-point lead. Looked like we were almost on the verge of maybe breaking it open. But the Eagles have done a good job tonight of making shots when they really needed to. They've had some timely threes go down really all night. So as we go into the fourth quarter, it's a 4-point lead for the Cats. That third quarter was all Zay. Not all Zay, but he sure made some plays in that one. Hopefully he can keep that energy up. Tyrese came on there near the end of that quarter as well. And really it was the defensive intensity that I think kind of changed the game a little bit. I talked about it coming into the second half. You know, they're able to speed the Eagles up a little bit. That resulted in some turnovers and some easy buckets on the other end for the Cats. So just about 20 seconds remaining. Getting ready to get this fourth quarter started. Let me tell you that nobody beats Gates Chevrolet in February. Nobody beats Gates for price, selection, or trust. So if you need a new ride, just visit any of their local locations. Gates is a proud supporter of Riley Wildcats basketball. Nobody beats the Wildcats, and nobody beats Gates. Go Cats! All right, so you probably heard there in the background the final buzzer going off. Both teams are on the floor. We're getting ready to get this fourth quarter started. Should be an entertaining fourth quarter, no doubt. Culver inbounding the basketball, and we are underway in the fourth quarter. The Eagles with it. Diffenbach now on the far side, guarded by AJ. Out of the corner. Looked inside, well defended by the Cats. A.J. Neely working really hard down there in the post. Diffenbach thought about it, nothing there. And now on the inside, a foul going to be called on, I believe, Andrew Oliver Overmeyer. He's fighting on the inside there with A.J. Got him being a little bit too physical. So Wildcat basketball now. A.J. inbounding to Corey. Isaiah, Keelan, and Tyrese rounding out the Wildcats on the floor. 48-44 is the score. Here's Corey now, gets the screen from Keelan. Now reversed low side, here's AJ. Ty, pull-up jumper, no good. (48-44), 7 minutes to go here in this ball game. Wildcats with a small lead. Now on the other side, boy, Ty went flying on that one. I couldn't really tell exactly what happened, but boy, he just went flying. 6:44 on the clock. Corey with it, three-pointer, bang! Big shot for Corey. I said it earlier, he's got a knack for hitting them when we need them, and we kind of needed that one. 51-46, timely three-pointer for Corey. I'm just going to say that's a terrible call. Diffenbach had a hold of Corey's arm and didn't let it go. Alex having some discussions over here right in front of us as Isaiah takes a seat. It's terrible. 51-46, 6:14 officially on the clock. Taking everything in me to not yell at the refs here on the mic. Doing my best. As we approach 6 minutes to go. Eagles with it. Well defended by A.J., but kick to the corner, three-pointer. My goodness. Been saying it all night, man. Timely threes, 2-point game. Corey with it. Out high, waiting on Tree, coming for the screen. Gets it. What a pass. Nice cut by Keelan. Great find by Corey. Backdoor finish for K-Dub. 5:30 now on the clock. That's going to be out of bounds on Ty. 5:30 officially on the clock. 53-49 is your score. Going to be side out right in front of the scorers table for the Eagles. They're able to inbound, and we are into this next offensive possession. Here's Diffenbach, gets it over to Kollick. Now cross court, almost stolen by AJ. He got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. Now the three up, no good. AJ pulls it down, good rebound by the sophomore. Now here's Corey on the wing. Screen from Tree coming, rejects it. Brings it back to him now. Ty, pump fake, top of the key, spin cycle, in the lane. Shot is up, and it's good. What a move there by the senior. 55-49 now on the scoreboard. 1 or 5 minutes to go in this ball game. Cats looking to put it away. But these Eagles, they are hanging around. 4:42 on the clock. A little floater down here on this end by Christian Desadier. He's a 5'7" sophomore guard. Nice play on that one. 4-point game with just over 4 minutes to go. And it's been pretty entertaining. The first half was kind of slow. Second half has picked it up a little bit. So while we have a quick minute, let me tell you that the Eaton Corporation is a power management company doing business in more than 160 countries and is dedicated to improving people's lives with safe and sustainable power management technologies. Eaton is also a proud supporter of Riley Wildcats basketball and says, "Go Cats." The Eaton Corporation, of course, the sponsor for our Energizer Award. It's one of the awards that we give out after each win, hoping that we get to hand one out after tonight. We'll find out here in about 4:42, I guess. You hear the buzzer going off in the background, signaling the end of this timeout. Cats looking to finish, move their record to 17-4. Just 2 games left. We travel to Penn on Friday. And then next week we've got Bowman on senior night. So the Wildcats coming back onto the floor now with Zay, AJ, Tyrese, Tree, and Corey. 4:42 officially on the clock. Eagles now moving to a 2-3 defense. Cats gonna walk it up. Now they come out of the 2-3. Little smoke and mirrors there for Culver Military. Top of the key, three-pointer. No good. Long rebound, Tree. Great hustle, couldn't get it. And instead Culver ends up with it. And what a block on the other end by Tyrese. Blocked it at the rim. Now up top, three-pointer, and it's good. My goodness, what a sequence. 1-point game now, 4 minutes on the clock. Here's to Corey. Gets it to Ty up top. Corey thought about it. Now brings it back, step back, three-pointer, no good. Rebound inside, Tree, and it's good and one. What a rebound by Big Tree. 3:48 officially on the clock. Dontriell pulling down the offensive rebound, taking a whole lot of contact, but able to finish the bucket. 57-54 as Dontriell lines up the and one free throw. Big Tree rattles around, no good. Offensive rebound by Ty, no good. Now Zay comes down with it. And then Zay somehow landed with the ball back in his hands, and Riley able to call a timeout. 3:42 on the clock. So missed free throw. Tyrese got the rebound, put it up, missed it. Zay got the rebound, put it up, missed it. And he fell flat on his back, but somehow the ball kind of landed in his hands, so he ends up with another rebound. Wildcats take the timeout. 3-point lead, 3:42 on the clock. My goodness. It's been a fun night tonight. It's been a fun night. Leadership is a full-service insurance agency offering business, home, auto, life, and health insurance. They take pride in meeting your specific insurance needs, and they are proud supporters of Riley Wildcats basketball. Contact Leadership Insurance today for all of your coverage needs, and go Cats. 3:42 on the clock, 57-44 is the score. It's going to be Wildcat basketball, I believe, out of bounds underneath. Should be on the close side of the floor to us. Looks like it will be. Going to be Corey taking it out. Box set being shown by the Cats. Corey throws it over the top. Tree tried to run it down and then got fouled. So side out for the Cats. And they're able to inbound now to Corey. He'll walk it up once again. Crosses the timeline. Turns the corner, middle of the lane. Shot is flipped up, no good. My goodness, a lot of contact. A lot of physical play on the inside. A.J. Neely was definitely in the middle of that scrum. I believe it went off of him. 3:30 exactly on the clock. The Eagles with it. A.J. Neely on the defense. Moves it over to Hollick now into the corner. Tree on the defense. And now a timeout called on the floor. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. So nice and quick. While we got a minute, let's hear a word from our sponsors.
I was having a bad day. I decided, go get yourself some Chick-fil-A. Get my order, New York pace, walking out the restaurant.
I noticed that she had left without the milkshake. I tried to run after her, and everybody was looking at me like, this crazy lady. Lois, wait.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She ran after me for 2 blocks. As a New Yorker, it's refreshing when people go out of their way for you. Little things like that make a big difference.
That's me. That's you.
All right, so we should be just about back in business here. It's going to be side out right in front of the Eagles bench. 3:17 officially on the clock. Some discussion about where the inbound should be taking place. It is going to take place right in front of the head coach over there, Mark Galloway, for the Eagles. And now they're able to inbound it. A.J. Neely providing the defense against Desadier. Eagles moving it around, now into the corner, and that's going to be an offensive foul. That goes against number 3, that's Makasi. So good defense there by the Cats. Sometimes you can get some of those calls just by being real active. Try to get that front foot over the screener. And a lot of times that kind of invites the contact. Might have been what happened there. Either way, we're under 3 minutes. 3-point lead for the Wildcats. DeCorey Parker with the basketball. Wildcats not going to be in a hurry here, but at the same time, you're only up 3, so you can't take the air completely out of the ball. Here's Corey now. All the way to the rim, flips it up, no good. Rebound inside by Dontriell, no good. A.J. Neely somehow ends up with it. I don't know how. Now up top, Zay ended up with a long rebound. Frantic action down here. Here's Tyrese, looks to get down here, finds Zay. Fadeaway jumper, good. Nice find there by Tyrese. And another bucket for Zay. He's having himself a good night. Great find there by Tyrese, though. He's really the one that made that play happen. 2:08 on the clock, 59-54 is the score. High screen, pull-up jumper, good. As usual, the Eagles answer. They've been doing that all night, hit a lot of timely shots. I think I've used that word timely maybe too many times tonight. 59-56, 1:45 on the clock. Corey dancing around outside. Guarded by Desadier, had it tapped away from the back. He gets it back. And a jump ball going to be called.
Possession stays with the Wildcats.
Coach Daniel was trying to call a timeout on that one. We didn't have possession. 3-point game, 1:39 on the clock. Out of bounds underneath for the Wildcats. Throw it over the top to Ty. Now he pulls it back, gets the screen. Pull-up jumper, baseline, good.
Basket's good.
Having some discussion out here. I believe the basket's good, and then there's going to be a loose ball foul. All right, so the basket is good, 61-56. It's going to be a foul on Dontriell. That's his second. No real issue there. 90 seconds remaining in the game. Wildcats up 5, trying to hold on for their 17th victory of this season. Get it to the wing. Now Diffenbach, far side. Pollock. And the foul called that time on A.J. Neely. I didn't see it, to be perfectly honest with you. It was off the ball. I think he was trying to fight through a screen. Got called for being a little too physical. That's going to bring Keelan Webster back into the game for A.J. A.J. giving us some good minutes tonight, though. 1:19 officially on the clock. Out of bounds underneath for Culver. Showing a little 1-4 set, or a 4-flat set, looks like. Diffenbach, three-pointer. My goodness. 2-point game. Just over a minute to go. Wildcats need a couple of good possessions here. And we might just be able to squeak out of here with a victory. Here's Corey with it. Here comes the trap. They're going to try to pressure us and speed us up. Now to the corner. Zay up top now, back to Tree. Good play. No need to be in a hurry. Corey all the way to the rim, and he's going to be fouled. He really just kind of was nonchalantly walking down the middle lane, found himself at the rim, tried to flip it up, but did get hacked. So Corey going to go to the free throw line for 2. Culver Military is over the limit on fouls, so every foul from here on will result in a free throw, or a set of free throws. Riley, on the other hand, with just 3 team fouls right now. So they do have 1 to give. 46.8 officially on the clock. Corey's first free throw up and good. (62-59) 3-point game. So big free throw here for Corey. Obviously, you want to move it to a 2-possession game. Shot by Corey, and it's good. 4-point game, 46.8 on the clock. I'm going to let it run here for a second while we got caught up. Boom, that should be just about it. Oh, and almost stolen that time by Ty. 40 seconds on the clock. 39.6 if you want to get real technical. It's going to be side out for the Eagles right in front of their own bench. Coach Daniel yelling out some instructions over here. They're able to inbound up top. High screen comes, switch. Looking for the flare, then the back door. Nothing there, well defended. And now almost thrown out, but they get it to the corner for 3, no good. And what a rebound by A.J. We're going to call it jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Eagles. 25.4 on the clock. 63-59 on the scoreboard. Get it into Diffenbach. Now they move it up top, 20 on the clock, out of the wing. Pollock thought about it. This time he shoots it. No good, ball tapped. A great position on the inside by Dontriell. He made it impossible for the Eagles to come down with that rebound. So that is going to put Tree at the free throw line. As I said a moment ago, every foul going to result in free throws. So Tree now with an opportunity to put a couple on the board. First free throw up and good. 64-59. Second free throw now for Dontriell. Up and good. 14.6 on the clock, 6-point lead for the Cats. Eagles down to their last opportunities here. Three-pointer, Diffenbach, that's good. Why not? 6.7 on the clock. 3-point lead for the Cats. Got to inbound it. Got to assume Culver's going to probably go for the steal, of course, and then if they don't get it, they'll foul. So free throws will probably be a factor here in these final 6 or 7 seconds. Really just got to be smart, got to get it in. No turnovers, obviously. And having the 3-point lead is obviously makes you feel a little bit better than just having the 2-point. So Wildcats look to be in control. Got to finish this thing out, though. If we're able to finish it off, we're going to move to 17-4 on the year with a big one on Friday against Penn over on their home floor. All right, so the Wildcats making their way back onto the floor. It is going to be our ball out of bounds underneath full length of the floor. Tree going to take it out for Riley. And instead, a timeout going to be called by Coach Daniel. So while we have a quick minute, I want to take a second. I've got my cameraman working on it. If you see that young man there in the nice blue suit standing on the outside of the huddle there with Culver Military, just want to point him out, shout him out. That is one Jalen Jennings, former star here at Riley Wildcats, the most decorated athlete in the history of Riley athletics, if I am not mistaken. An outstanding football player, an outstanding basketball player, and now an assistant coach over there at Culver Military. So even though he's showing us his back there, I think we got his face a little bit there in the beginning. So shout out to him. Always good to see some of our former Cats in the building, especially when they're out there in the world doing great things as Jalen is. So 6.7 remaining on the clock. Wildcats up 3, looking to put this thing away. Got to get it inbounded. They might have to knock down a couple free throws before all is said and done. Hopefully we're almost there. And that's terrible. My daughter just pointed out there's 6.7 on the clock, so 6-7, yeah, all right. 65-62. Out of bounds. Oh, we got all 5 guys out of bounds for the Cats. They're able to get it into Corey, and now he's going to be fouled immediately, just as I thought would happen. So that's going to put Corey at the line for 2. Some kind of discussion going on over here. I'm not really sure. Either way, DeCorey's at the free throw line. 5.6 on the clock. My clock doesn't do the points. Thank goodness. Y'all know I can't keep the regular clock going. If I had to keep track of the tenths, I'd be in trouble. But Corey able to knock that one down, so that's a big free throw for the junior. 4-point lead now for the Cats. That makes it a 2-possession basketball game as Dontriell comes out. Wildcats now vacating the free throw lane. It's more important to play defense even if Corey does miss with the 4-point lead now. Just want to burn the clock. Free throw up. Corey, no good, rattles around. And now the three-pointer on the other end, not going to matter, but it's no good. And that's going to end it. Riley gets out of here with a victory. I'm not going to say it was beautiful. A really slow first half. Came out in the second half, did what they had to do to get it done. And just what we expected from Culver Military. Tough, disciplined opponents. Played really hard, and man, did they knock down some shots tonight. So kudos to them. It really was a great game. But the Wildcats moved to 17-4. And I'm going to try to get Zay up here in a minute. And I'm going to talk to him here in just 1 second. Zay came out really in that third quarter with a lot of energy. Offensive rebound, knocked down some shots. Really provided a lot for the Cats there in that third quarter. I'm also going to try to get my hand on some stats. All right, so I am being joined here at the table by this young man. And for the sake of being fair, everybody should know that you are my son, right? So let's look at some numbers real quick. DeCorey Parker, 16 points. Tyrese Jones with 18. Isaiah with 17. Wow. Great effort by those three there. 66-62, the final score. A tough game here, man. First half a little slower maybe than we're used to, right? We came out in the second half, especially you in that third quarter. You brought a lot of energy. What Coach Alex say to you guys in the halftime that got you so fired up?
It was just what we usually do, you know. I feel like it was more of a team effort in the locker room. AD kind of came in, he told us what we needed to do, but we already knew it. So as a team, we kind of came together. We knew what we had to do. We came out, we actually executed, and that's why we ended up winning the game.
So we're looking at Penn on Friday night. That's a big one for us as a team, obviously, and anybody that knows your story knows that you got a little bit of history with those guys. How do we feel going into that one?
I feel great. That's it. Straight to it.
Enough said. All right, get on back there to the locker room. Congratulations. Great game, son. And I'm going to hand these stats back to Mr. Weldy. Thank you, sir. You are the man as well. All right, so there you have it. 66-62, the final score. The Wildcats moving to 17-4 on the year, lining up a big matchup on Friday night versus the Kingsmen of Penn High School. We will be in the house for sure. So with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Another great night for the Cats, another big win for this program. Shout out to Culver Military for a great game played, but we're going to take this one. We'll enjoy it for a few hours. We'll wake up tomorrow and start preparing for Penn. So, hey, stick with us here on social media. Stay tuned in to the Wildcat Broadcast Network. Not a whole lot of season left, but a whole lot of goals still in sight. And with that, I'm going to sign off. This is Big Coach P, the voice of the Wildcats, signing off like I always do by saying, Go Cats.